Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. Today we are taking a look at a rather bright watch and something that is a little bit more classical than I'm usually found wearing. It's the AD2095 from Addiesdive. Now you can pick this up from AliExpress for just over the princely sum of 113 Australian dollars. I'm not too sure what that works out to in US, but I'm thinking probably around about 65 to 70, and that includes delivery. It does actually come in three different colorways. So obviously we've got this dial that you can see here, which is the black with the silver chronograph registers there, and you also have a slightly different one which is very similar to the one that I've got, but it's got the turquoise main color dial as opposed to the turquoise chronograph dials that you can see on the main watch that I've got here. Now I have put this on a different strap. The baby blue strap is from a brand in the US called Montreux, so I'll put a link in the description for you so you can go to their website, but that strap really suits this watch, I think, and sort of elevates it into something you can wear for maybe a slightly more formal occasion. But you can see here that NATO strap that it's supplied on is adequate. It is actually a really nice strap. It was quite thick and felt like it was good quality, but I think probably somewhat mismatched. You can see here on the sides of the case you do have those pins for easy removal of the strap, which is nice to have because I am terrible at changing straps when those little pinholes aren't there. And one thing to note is, and again at this price point, you can see you actually have a signed crown and then you've got those onion style chronograph pushers. I just thought for this particular price point that was a really nice feature, and it's something that is missing on a lot of watches priced a lot higher. So congratulations to Addiesdive for doing that. They also have the case back, which has got the engraving. Again, not everybody loves the engraving, but I think it's just that extra part that you know, sort of makes this watch feel a little bit more expensive than the price that you're paying. So overall, guys, I really like this watch. It's different, admittedly, and I'm sure it's not to everybody's taste, but it's just colourful, and I think sometimes that's just a really, really nice thing to have in your collection. Sometimes you're just feeling like you want to be a little bit leery or just a bit more colourful than every day, and this is something that's nice to have when you feel like that. When we looked at the macro footage, I was really surprised, again, at this price point. And I keep talking about this price point, but the date window, the edge cutting was really cool. And you've just got that sort of, you know, the turquoise on the inner part of the date window, which is, you know, really nice finishing. The chronograph hands were really well finished. They've got a really nice shape to them, and printing was excellent, as you can see there in that macro footage. But like I say, you know, it's not to everybody's taste, this particular brand. I'm not overly keen on their logo here with that metallic sort of finish, but I don't really know how you would replace it. I think this watch is sort of more of a classical chronograph, so maybe that font does work, but I say it's not. I'm not convinced on it. You do have BGW9 there as well, so if you are in a low light situation, you are going to be able to see the watch in low light situations. And with it having that sort of classical 38mm case, it does fit on a variety of wrists, some smaller than others, where a chronograph sometimes looks a little bit too big. But yeah, really nice watch, guys. I keep saying it's a nice watch. For those of you who haven't seen already, you know, I don't really review watches that I don't like because I'm paying for them myself. Quite frankly, if I don't like it, then I'm not going to buy it and do a review on it. But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. You've got that Seiko VK64 movement in there, so it gives you that mechanical sort of feel. But as I've said in many, many other videos that have got this particular movement in it, it doesn't give you any of the hassle that you find with a mechanical chronograph, i.e. required, often servicing at great expense. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in a new one soon. Take care.